What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Chicago Blackhawks franchise mode. We're here in the Stanley Cup. Back-to-back years. Actually, 3 years in a row representing the Western Conference. Chicago Blackhawks. Back at it again, now up against the number 6 seeded Toronto Maple Leafs. This is number 4 from the Western Conference. Chicago Blackhawks versus number 6 in the Western Conference, Toronto Maple Leafs. We have home ice advantage, meaning, Chicago, I need you getting up. I need you doing some push-ups right now, getting hype, because we're going to be beating them. We're going to be hitting them. We're going to be shooting on them. You know, they want to block a shot, fucking shoot them right in the side of the knee, get them the fuck out of there. They're already dealing with injuries on the blue line right now with Timothy Liljegren and somebody else, John Klingberg. All right, so they're already missing 2 key components to their blue line. Yup, John Klingberg out for this in the remainder of the season with a concussion. Timothy Liljegren out with an MCL sprain. We did make a trade with the Toronto Maple Leafs earlier in the season, if you remember, for Johnny T. For whatever reason, they had him up on the trading block, and I was like, yeah, I can bring his ass over here. So they traded us John Tavares with 50% off, so they ate 50% of their former captain John Tavares' contract to send him to us. We sent them a shit ton of picks, literally just a ton of picks. We took that LA Rams philosophy from football and said F them picks. We are going for the ship, and we're hoping it's happening here. So the former captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs, John Tavares, now taking on his former team in the Toronto Maple Leafs. They wanted him gone so badly they ate half of his contract, and I'm hoping we can pick up the win here. Not only are they hurt, but they're pretty weak depth-wise. Like, this is kind of looking like their team kind of reminds me of when we played the Minnesota Wild. Now, their first line, stellar. They have a Colorado Avalanche level first line. William Nylander, Austin Matthews, and Mitch Marner. All probably 95 plus overall players. They're all probably getting paid too. Mitch Marner, 7 years, 9.8. Austin Matthews got 2 more years at 13.25. And then William Nylander, 5 more years at $9.525 million himself. What's that combined? Almost $30 million. Pretty much almost half of their salary is tied up just in this first line alone. So you could kind of tell where they went a little bit cheap with the remainder of their team. But this is really their only minus line. Everyone else, all of their depth, pretty plus players. This first line, though, -4, -6, and -3. So yes, their first line puts up points, but they do not play defense. Second line, they have Matthew Knies. He is a 2021 second-round pick number 50, centered by the Toronto Maple Leafs. He's their left winger. Centering them is Noah Gregor, and then on the right wing is David Kampf. Noah Gregor, I think, is the leading goal scorer on that second line. Yeah, leading goal scorer with 6. Knies might be a really good player for them right now, but he's trying to prove himself still on that team. Third line, Jason Dickinson with Nicholas Robertson and Christian Fischer. They're trying to go with depth with a lot of these guys, just around 81 to 83 overall range. Fourth line, they have Igor Sokolov with Vasily Podkolzin, stealing him away from Vancouver. They got him down on that fourth line. And then left winger is the young Maxim Barbashev. So a little bit of a youngin line down there on the fourth line with a veteran line on that third line. Usually you see them kind of reverse, the third line being that young line with that fourth line being that veteran. Looks like Toronto wants to go with a more veteran approach. And I mean, it seems to be working out there. I'm going to give them the edge on that first line 100%. They deserve it. That first line is filthy, nasty, and it's going to be the reason they win this series if they do wind up winning it. Depth-wise, second through third line, I'm giving it all to us. Defensively, they have Morgan Riley alongside Matt Dumba. Second line is Lucas Shen with Thomas Galvis. Thomas Galvis was the 2024 second-round pick number 33 by the New York Islanders. must have traded him to the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then that third line, Ian Cole with Zemgus Girgensson. You heard that right, Zemgus Girgensson, the center left wing, a forward playing on defense. They've had so many defensive injuries that they are now having to resort to forwards playing defense on their team. That's really going to hurt the chemistry back there, and it's really going to hurt the defensive side of things unless the veteran Girgensson can kind of figure it out, which defensively, 87 overall defensive awareness, 4.5 stars. Not actually that bad back there on defense for Girgensson. It's just really going to probably hurt the chemistry back there since he is a forward trying to play defense. First line, I'll give them the edge. Just slightly, though, a slight edge on that first line. Second line, we have the edge. Third line, we have the edge again. Goaltending, they have Karl Vejamelka, the former Arizona Coyotes goaltender. I think they signed him in free agency. Ever since coming to Toronto, he's actually been not too bad. Kind of turned his career around, especially this season. Last season, they signed him, went 32, 13, and 4 with 2 shutouts. In this past season, he went 39, 15, and 12 with 1 shutout. So back-to-back years not hitting 20 losses, unlike when he was in Arizona. And he does seem to be a pretty decent playoff performer. He seems to be sitting right around that .91 to .15, 915 kind of save percentage. Goals against average, 2.5 to 3. So he's kind of an average goaltender, not someone who's going to really win you games. You do have to still put up points in front of him. I think we can solve that, man. I think he's going to be their extreme weak link, and I think our team's going to be scoring goals left and right on him. I think that's the worst goaltender we have played all series, man. All series, that's the worst goaltender we have played. The weakest goaltender behind that would have been probably the Colorado Avalanche goaltender. I forget who it was. Noonan? Was it? Nah, I don't think it was Noonan. What's his quote now? What's his name? I can't even remember. Can't even remember his name. Doesn't matter. He lost. He's fucking golfing somewhere out on the coast. Anyways, I did make some changes to our lines. I might have pointed it out last episode. Just want to bring it back up. Third line, we're going William Karlsson, Anthony Cirelli, and Capo Caco. Fourth line, we're going Brandon Saad on right wing with Ryan O'Reilly and Claude Giroux. I switched William Karlsson and Brandon Saad basically in their respective positions and demoted. Actually, I didn't really demote him between last game and this game, but I moved Brandon Saad down there. He's a -1. He's put up 2 points in 16 games played. He hasn't been doing nothing, so put him down there on the fourth line. Let him try to figure it out. Get that less play time. William Karlsson, 5 points in 12 games played. Yes, he had a little bit of a minor injury, but he fits really well there on that third line. So let's see how he does alongside Cirelli and Capo Caco. Hopefully he gets the point juices kind of going, that goal scoring prowess right there. Yeah, I just really want to see this team succeed. We're looking to go back-to-back. Toronto looking to end the curse. The last time Toronto won was like 1950s. It's been over 50 years. Let me look this up. When was the last time the Maple Leafs won the Stanley Cup? 1967. So they haven't won the cup in almost 60. Actually, yeah, this will be their 60th year without a Stanley Cup if they miss this. So this is their 60th year without a cup. Toronto trying to battle for it. 60 years since their last cup. Chicago looking to go back-to-back Stanley Cups. Which team is going to win it all? Let's find out here.
This is where legends are made, where dreams are fulfilled. It is Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final here on EA Sports. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. Game 1, Stanley Cup Finals. Enough said, let's play. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Fires it on net. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Toronto's looking to break out. Quick feed to Marner. Big time stop. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Slides it over with pace to Riley. Fantastic save. The Blackhawks will play it from the defensive zone. Now he slides it up to Kane. Steps in all of that. Puck picked up by Bedard. Passed up ahead. Hard hit frees up the puck. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. Slides it across to Stone. The Blackhawks pick up steam and are on the attack. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Reaches out and uses the stick. Knight's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still scoreless in this one. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. From the left side, they gain the zone. And he takes the feed. Blocked in traffic. And he takes a shot. And he keeps that one out. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Tries to get it over to Shen. Sent into the offensive zone. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Slides it quickly to Carlson. Inside his own end, moves the puck. The Leafs scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
We all know that goals in the playoff series are so difficult to come by, James, as the ice closes up and everyone's playing urgent and physical. They got the first one here. That's a good way to start.
Toronto's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James, but when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
Slides it diagonally to Sokolov. Looks to pass it to Giroux. Fires it. Here's a shot. And he comes up with the glove save. The Blackhawks take possession off the faceoff. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
Chicago's starting to generate more chances, and this is exactly what you want. When the game is close, you have to find a way to get it back to equal. This one goes off the pipe, but they can't get frustrated. Just continue to pump away and generate those opportunities.
More than half the period has expired. Toronto's ahead 1-0. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Easily turned away by the goaltender. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play.
Matthews can deke his way to the net and launch a quick shot before anyone can react. That's his shock and awe zone ability.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Stone. Cut into the slot, off the post.
Chicago's got a great counter punch, almost convert there as it goes off of the pipe and into the corner, but I like that.
Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
They almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Love this goal, James. It's effort and skill all wrapped into one. He's stumbling. It almost looks like he's going to fall. but he uses that core athletic ability to hold on, find the puck, and get a shot off. That shot fools the goaltender. He's on the board.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Chicago's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Kane's got it against the boards. Shot! Misses over the net.
Sometimes there's pressure on him. And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, there's a ton of traffic in front, and you can see that he's fighting for position and to find the puck, and when he does, he throws out the windmill, James, and he can't catch up to the puck.
The Blackhawks have gone up by 1 here in the opening frame. How does this now change the complexion of this one?
Well, I think it's really important because they got momentum right now, more jump to their step, and now they'll want to try and stay aggressive and increase that lead, take the momentum, and use it to their advantage.
We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Blackhawks have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Robertson's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Moves the puck over to Fisher. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Blackhawks win the defensive zone faceoff. Gains the zone. Slides the puck down low. Solid check to slow him down. Gains the zone from the right side. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Receives the pass. Tosses it on to Bedard. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Handles the pass. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Moves it to Pietrangelo. There's a firm collision. Taken along the wall by Dickinson. Matthews looks around. Here's a short pass to Marner. That's gloved by Knight.
Marner's out there for this shift, guys, and with the team trailing, let's look to him to use his zone ability to try to get some chances here.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, major league block on the play. And he coughs it up with the pass. Tries to feed it over to Dumba. Can't get it to go. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Battle along the wall. Tries to get the puck to Cirelli. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass to Nylander. Moves it around along the half wall. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around.
All right, boys. Second period. We're up 2-1 thanks to a goal or a pair of goals by Mark Stone and himself, John Tavares, against his former team. Could possibly get the game-winning goal off of that. Damn, shot on the Gardner's ass. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, brought a broken stick. Bedard, move it around. Back, wrap around. Oh, fuck you, Dumba. Piece of shit. Nylander. Good step up there, Anderson. Good step up. Over to Krasinski. Now over Bedard. Bedard's got speed, but not that much speed. Oh! Fuck you, Matthews. Sending Austin Matthews into the bench. Fuck you, Nylander. We're going to kill every last one of these first liners. Every last one of you is going to die. Because the less of you we got to worry about, the easier this Stanley Cup's going to be. Connor Bedard's shot right in the glove of Vejmelka. Good stick there by Korchinski. But Toronto's still going to break it out. Camp trying to dump it in. No good. Korchinski just skating himself. The captain. Captain K. See what he's going to do. Walk it up from the top. He's going to shot there. Nobody's moving. No one's going to pressure Korchinski. He's just going to walk right in the center. I was hoping for a screen so I could shoot it down low, but no one was coming. No one was guarding him. No one was in front of that net. So here comes the second forward line. Johnny T back out there. He's looking for a revenge series here in the playoffs. They traded him and paid half of his salary to us. We did have to give up an absolutely absurd amount of picks to make it happen. But I mean, we have to take that philosophy. Like the LA Rams, F those picks. I mean, we're looking at the back of the round anyway, so a first rounder is basically a second rounder is a third rounder. That's how we have to think about these things. And when we have a little bit of value because our teams isn't as good as it was last season, we might as well. There's a tripping penalty. Oh, good shot. Still keeping it alive. Busher up top. Oh, but that was a good stick by whoever that was on Toronto to touch it, but fuck you at the same time. 2 minutes tripping. That's Luke Shen, the veteran, taking that tripping penalty on Patrick Kane. So Patrick Kane, I saw, has 99 points. No other stat higher than 90 really besides that. Not even his Deacon. His Deacon's down to 89. But fucking 99 points. Trying to saucer out front. No good. Lucas Reichel up top. Korchinski over to Anderson. Trying to get a shot on net. No good. Tip and score. Cirelli.
Maker on the ice, James, and sometimes it happens in all different ways, and right here it happens because he wasn't afraid to compete for that puck.
So I was not aiming for Anthony Cirelli to tip it. I was trying to shoot it like off the far pad of the goalie so the other guy would get it. Seems Toronto took another penalty. We're still on the power play. I don't know what the penalty was, but we drew another penalty there. Now we're up 3-1 on another power play. Connor Bedard can't help it out. We got our first line power play. We'll regroup, set it up, and move. Fly. Fly, Eagle, fly. Oh, no. There you go, Mark Stone. Oh, trying to hit Stone down low. Still on there. Still on it. Up top. Move it. Oh, good block. Back to Stone. Stone shoots a snipe. Second of the game.
Well, you know that specialty teams are so critical, James, and they have executed with the player advantage all night long.
Mark Stone's been...
Yeah, there it is. I mean, look at that net front presence, just the screen and the goaltender battling to find the puck. That's exactly what you need in the paint on the power play, and as a result, they score.
Nice job. Back-to-back power play goals for the Chicago Blackhawks. I think Mark Stone's been rather quiet this series, especially that second line in general has been rather quiet this series up to this point. Damn, Tavares couldn't beat him out with the split race icing. But it's nice to see that they're bouncing back here pretty quick. Pretty much every goal we've had here in game number 1 of the Stanley Cups has come from that second line. Mark Stone, 2 of them today. Patrick Kane. Oh, almost killed by Dumba, but not going to happen. Does lose the puck. Nikita Sidorov, the 6'6" with the reach, moving up to Jircek. Curls back. Out front, Tavares. Oh, Patrick Kane, not enough speed. Couldn't get it. Zadorov on Nylander. Nylander making some moves. Moves it down to Marner. Nylander still out front over to Matthews. Shot gets blocked. Loose puck out front of Spencer. Now he's going to grab it and cover it. Do not trust any of those Maple Leafs out front with a loose puck because I'm sure any of them can finish it that low. Good sticks. Good stick handling. Great goal scorers. If Toronto's going to win, it's going to be on the back of that first line. I mean, $30 million to one line, yeah. There you go. Oh, Taylor Raddysh barely missing it. Oh, the fucking one touch. Oh, that would have been perfect. Missed the net, goes to the defense, back down low to Raddysh. One touch pass out front to Connor Bedard. Oh, that would have been phenomenal. Bedard can't win the face-off. Ian Cole. He gets hit but breaks it out to Barbashev. Barbashev gets demolished 2-on-1. Good poke there by the captain, Korchinski. Just trying to keep them from scoring. They got their fourth line out there. Oh, there you go. Break it out. Lucas Reichel back up to Raddysh, trying to get into the zone. Caught up from behind, gets poke checked. Ian Cole hit off that puck. Bedard just regroup. Just regroup, buddy. Moving up to Anderson. Cut back. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot it that high. Didn't mean to shoot it that high, but glove save, Vizhnelka. 4-1 game, 2.5 minutes remaining here in the third. I don't want to say it's safe to assume we're going to win because Toronto's got the ability to score left and right, but with the goalie that we have, I still think Spencer Knight has the ability to be the best in the league. I just don't understand what happened last season to cause him to go from a 90 to an 89. He literally won every single award. Oh, fucking Capo Caco. You can't score either. Good hit. Don't draw that penalty, though. Good stick. Oh! We went to William Karlsson. Oh, 70. Logan Riley pin. Get down low. There you go. At least we got a shot off. Jiricek getting that shot off, but yeah, I think Spencer Knight still is the best goaltender in the league. I think he's just having an off year. You know, players do have off seasons, slow starts. You know, not the greatest regular season in the world for Spencer Knight, but his postseason's on pace for last year, so it's all good. If you show up when it matters, no one's going to complain. All right. You play the regular season, get to the postseason, and the postseason, literally for the most part, is all that matters in a season. Once you get to the postseason or clinch a postseason spot, you're fucking set. He did enough to get us here, and now that we are here, he's been just demolishing the competition and performing just like he was last season. Don't want to say he might win back-to-back Conn Smythes if we do wind up winning, but he certainly is becoming a candidate there for it. Lucas Reichel tripped up, still battling with it. Korchinski hit off the puck, and Chicago off to another power play to start the third period, similar to the second period. Little Nylander, 2 minutes for tripping. But yeah, I mean, he's putting up same numbers. I think he's one shutout shy of tying last year. He's got 3. Last year he had 4 in the playoffs. Face off one, Patrick Kane!
Well, practice makes perfect, and you know that they've been working on this in practice. They've got the right personnel, the coaching staff that showed them video of how they want it executed, and they deliver tonight. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Patrick motherfucking Kane on the power play scoring. He's been having a rather quiet postseason. I'm glad to see him score a goal here, even though it's in a kind of a blowout win against Toronto. One-timer, good save there by Vizhnelka. Jiricek to Zadorov, trying to pass it down low to, I think, Patrick Kane, but just couldn't get it there. Slap shot blocked into the corner. Radish gets pinned. Jiricek comes in support. He gets pinned now. Move it down to Connor Bedard. So he's trying to get a Bedard, not to Kane. Oh, fuck. This is how they scored last time, boys. We skate to the middle and get hit. We can't be fucking with it in front of our goaltender. Can't be doing it. Connor Bedard trying to break it out. Can't. Moves it back behind his net. Picked up by Jiricek. Jiricek to Taylor Radish. Taylor Radish back to Jiricek. Moving up to Reichel. Reichel off the boards over to Bedard. He's dead tired. Needs to get off the ice, but unable to do it. Bedard, don't get hurt, man. Just don't get hurt. Down low, shot, missed the net. Camp out front, and we're going to break it out, hopefully successfully. Patrick Kane skating it, basing himself on a 1-on-2. Kane shot, backhand weakly. Picks up his own backhand, actually battling with Dumba. Dumba throws it around his net to Galvis. Galvis up to Camp. Camp pushes it back down low after getting pinned into his zone. Chicago goes for a change. The Chicago tries to get a quick up. Unable to do it. Knives to Robertson. Robertson back to Nice. The Camp, he scores!
Ever needed one, this was exactly the time.
Well, they're just trying to get some momentum back in this game. So deflating when you give up so many goals, James. And you got to figure that this is a step in the right direction, but what can they do with it now? They got to build, or it's over. Well, that puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
All right. Toronto's not done. Their veterans scoring today, Christian Fischer and David Camp. Shut it down, boys. Shut it down the remainder of the game. Still got a 3-goal lead, but 12 minutes left. Do not give Toronto any chance of coming back into this game. Toronto getting shots left and right here. Slap shot by Shen misses the net and gets out of the zone, so they now have to regroup and break back in. Ivan Barbashev. Good poke there by our defense. Barbashev out front, takes goals and scores!
Suddenly they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within 2. And this 2-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift. Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible. But this one has seeing eyes through traffic and finds the back of the net.
So Pokozin was a free agent that I was considering going after. He just wouldn't have had a role with our team. We went with Peyton Krebs over him. Maybe if we didn't have Peyton Krebs, we could have signed him and he would have had a role. But we went with Peyton Krebs instead. We actually wound up moving him away for draft picks, which wound up helping getting us the team that we have. Capo Caco trying to answer. Shot for a rebound. And grab my gal. This is going to break it out. We now have a 2-goal lead, 10 minutes remaining. As I said, Toronto has the ability to score goals in quick succession. We just saw it happen as they scored 2 goals in 3 minutes. Yeah, fucking score here. Sorelli, one-timer on Woll. So they pulled the goalie. Oh, they got Joseph Woll in. They wound up taking out Vejmelka. That seemed to have happened a lot. There we go. My bad there. I got my controller right now plugged in, charging my batteries, and I accidentally pulled on the wire and it fell off. Come on, Capo Caco comes in. Good skate, good skate, good skate. Slap shot, goal! What a nice! Capo Caco, 3rd-round pick, boys. 3rd-round pick.
Saw this puck. I mean, there's so much traffic net front. I mean, screens all over the place. You can see him trying to track Bob and weave, but he can't catch up to it.
So for you guys that don't understand that reference right there, when I'm saying 3rd-round pick for Capo Caco, the New York Rangers, after beating us in the Stanley Cup Finals, tagged him as a restricted free agent 2 seasons ago. Oh, Ryan O'Reilly now!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row, back to back. Here they come.
first goal
I
of
love
the
this snapshot
playoff
from inside,
series.
James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Atta boy, Ryan O'Reilly. Great rebound finish there. Just as Toronto's got an opportunity to score back-to-back goals in quick succession, so do we here in Chicago. Up 7-3 now, almost guaranteeing we're going to win this game. But anyways, as I was saying, for you guys that don't understand the Kaapo Kakko for a third-round pick, I understand Kaapo Kakko was the second overall pick by the New York Rangers, but when they beat us for the Stanley Cup, wow, you score a goal and they immediately go to the box, Ryan O'Reilly. They won the Stanley Cup, went to free agency, and they tagged Kaapo Kakko as a restricted free agent. We went on to sign him, and all we gave up was a third-round pick. I was trying to trade the New York Rangers to acquire his rights, but it would have been way more expensive to do that than just sign him for a third-round pick. So I signed him for a third-round pick, and he's here. One thing we've been doing with the Chicago Blackhawks is we are not scared to shop around the restricted free agency pool. As even last year, we stole David Jiricek from the Columbus Blue Jackets, tagged him as a free agent. We signed him for a second-round pick in this upcoming season, and he's been playing phenomenal. Something I didn't know before signing but found out after. David Jiricek and Kevin Korchinski taken in back-to-back picks. Holy shit. That was great passing.
And they make it click.
Austin Matthews scoring there. Nice tic-tac-toe passing. Not really going to matter. We should still pull off the win, but
lead the charge and really change any momentum swing in the game. I mean, he doesn't need much time or space. He knows how to score. It's the reason why he's their leading scorer.
yeah, double-digit goal scoring here in game number 1. Fans definitely getting their money's worth here tonight. Just under 5 minutes remaining into the third. We got a 3-goal lead on our first line out against their first line. Their first line's a little fatigued, but ours isn't. Marner poke check. Kevin Korchinski hit off the puck. Taylor Radish moving up to Anderson. Over to Reichel. Reichel trying to make a deke. Picked off by Marner. He tries to make the same deke. Matthews out front shot. Rebound opportunity, but Taylor Radish picks it up for Chicago. Moves around one defender, walks in, gets poked, and Austin Matthews will pick up the rebound. Up to Morgan Riley, now over to Dumba. Dumba skating it in. He's going to look for a shot, trying to go high glove, no good. Marner moving up to Robertson, now to Knees. Knees slap shot, good glove save by Spencer Knight. 2:15 remaining here in the third. Toronto not giving up any hope, while Chicago just looking to close it, finish it off. Toronto had to go to their backup goaltender. Toronto still running with Spencer Knight. Chicago still running with Spencer Knight. Rasmus Anderson breaks it out to Reichel. He gets poked. As Nicholas Robertson will get it for Toronto. Gets by one defender. Shoots and almost snipes it in. Good save there by Spencer Knight. Chicago trying to break it out. Lucas Reichel up to Anderson. Stop and go. Moving it back up to Bedard. Trying to make a move around the defenseman Morgan Riley, but he's a phenomenal defenseman. Probably now the true captain here in Toronto. That Johnny T's gone. Camp shot for a rebound. Good save, Spencer Knight. He looks a little tired. Jiricek moving up to Kane. Chicago, we need to keep it in their zone a little bit. Kane out front. Mark Stone looking for the hat trick, trying to pass it down low. No good. Luke Schen's got it. 5 seconds remaining. We go up 1-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Proud moment, boys. Proud moment. We just gave ourselves an advantage here in the Stanley Cup Finals. We're looking to go back to back right now. We got the leadership. We got the veteran poise. I don't think Toronto has what it takes to win. Last year, they did get eliminated by the number 8 seeded Philadelphia Flyers as they were the number 1 seeded number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. They're looking, they're hungry, but they're just not going to be hungry enough. All right, Chicago's come to prove that they are in the midst of a dynasty here. It is the Connor Bedard era. All right, it is the Bedard era. And I will bring in as many leaders, veteran leaders, as I need to for him to learn from all these veterans, all right? I'm not scared. Our team's been built on veterans. We haven't had a rookie on this team. Literally, we have not had a single rookie on this team in 3 years. The last rookie we had was Connor Bedard in the very first season. That is the last time we had a rookie on this team. We've been going with veterans. We've been going with the leadership. All right. We've had a lot of leaders come and go in this locker room. All right. We are here to continue and set up for a dynasty. Up 1-0 in the series. Going to game number 2. Let's fucking go, boys. Go up 2-0 in front of the fans. Start off early. Do it. Do it. Power play to Chicago. And we're going to score. Patrick Kane scoring on Vejmelka. There we go. Halfway through the first, we got the lead and killing them in the power play. The shot department. Jirchek going to score a shorthanded goal from the crease. Or from the inside the house on Vejmelka. We got a power play goal. We got a shorthanded goal. We got a shorthanded goal from David Jirchek. Ah! Boys, we're out shooting 15-6, up 2-0. Up 2-0. I don't know what the fuck's happening here. Our defensemen are scoring shorthanded goals. Let's continue this. Continue the dominance. Right away, Connor Bedard. 3-0 here in Chicago. 4-0, Capo Caco. 4-1, Austin Matthews scores. Power play to Toronto, we kill off. Power play to Chicago, that's killed off. Halfway through the second. Come on, boys, keep it up. Keep it up. Get another one. Get another one. Nope. All right, Toronto's going to get another one. So 4-2 game. So Sokolov going to score for Toronto right in the slot, actually. Yeah, both of Toronto's goals have been in the slot against Spencer Knight. It's unfortunate. We're still up by 2. We're out shooting them 30-16. I would not be surprised if Vejmelka's already been pulled. Nope, Vejmelka is still in the game. So they haven't pulled him yet. This game is ours. No, Dickinson scores early for Toronto. 1-goal game. Nylander ties it up. 3 minutes later, tied game. Toronto power play. Excellent. Alex Pietrangelo slap shot scores on Vejmelka. 1-goal game. 5 minutes remaining. Mark Stone gets his 3rd goal in the Stanley Cup Finals, but Mitch Marner's going to score it, and then Nicholas Robinson's going to tie it. This one's going to overtime, 6-6. Oh, Toronto, you got the luck, but will you finish it here in overtime? 4 goals here in the 3rd. I think you're gassed. I think you're fucking gassed. Come on out, swinging. Come out, firing. Let's fucking go, Chicago. Let's get this done. In overtime, game number 2, chance to take a 2-0 series lead. We got this. Toronto ain't got shit on us. They ain't got shit, boys. Ain't got shit. Connor Bedard taking the face-off on against Austin Matthews. Franchise versus franchise. Bedard wins it back to Anderson. Moves it up to Radish. Radish poke check. Battling for that puck against Nylander. He's going to lose it, though. Nylander moves up to Matthews. Good poke check. Marner shot for a rebound. Loose puck. Rash will pick it up and moving up to Reichel. Lucas Reichel loses it to Matt Dumba. Mitch Marner skates around defense. Matthews down low to Nylander. Picked off by Korchinski, though. Korchinski gets pinned in his zone. Marner comes in trying to pick it up. Battling for it. Korchinski's going to break it away and moves it up to Reichel, who moves it to Bedard, who will get poked by the defenseman and lose it. Marner skating it back into Chicago's zone. Nylander shot low glove, and Spencer Knight's going to grab it. Both game number 1 and game number 2 have been high-scoring affairs. 6-6 here. Game number 2 in Chicago. We got to play better defense, boys. We cannot be allowing this many goals for Toronto. We lose the faceoff. Riley to Nylander. Nylander shot, high glove on Knight. Good glove save. Spencer Knight, I need you to shut the door. You've had 3 phenomenal series. Phenomenal series, Spencer Knight. 3 phenomenal series. I need you to bring it back for the Stanley Cup Finals. Tavares wins it back. Anderson up to Stone. Stone to Patrick Kane. Kane shot on Vejmelka. Good glove save there. We get an offensive zone faceoff. That's all you can ask for. That's all you can ask for. Tavares losing the faceoff. Dumba moving up to Christian Fischer. Fischer comes in. Shot on Spencer Knight. Glove save. Now taking a defensive zone faceoff. Boys, come on. Second line especially. You guys need to be the ones to win it here. Johnny T, score it. John Tavares. Patrick Kane comes in, trying to get around Morgan Riley. He gets stick-lift and loses it. Riley battled by Stone. Stone wins it. Moving up to defenseman Anderson. And Toronto, with their bodies, going to fucking break it out of their zone. Christian Fischer comes in. Down low in the zone, out front. Backhand over to Nice. Good save. Spencer Knight able to use his speed to kick right on over there. Phenomenal save. That's what we need from you, Knight. We need you to just play phenomenal goaltender. That's all I need from you. Do not bend, do not break. Just win games. John G wins it back to Zadorov. Moving up to Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane over to Mark Stone. He's got a breakaway opportunity. Toe drag over to our shot. Oh, trying to go high glove. Almost got it. But no good. Vejmelka got a piece of it, and now Toronto breaks it out. Christian Fischer dumps it into the zone. Bedard picks it up. Zadorov all the way to the other side of the ice to Lucas Reichel. Gets around one. Now moves it to Radish. Radish slap shot. Couldn't be slaved and kind of poked into the corner. Dumba throws it around his net. Galvis up to the winger. Winger dumps it on into Chicago's zone. Picked up by Jirchek. Pinned behind his net. Throws it back over to, I think, Bedard. Throws her back around his net to Zadorov. And over to Jirchek to Radish. Taylor Radish skates right by the defender. But the defender going to use his body. That's Luke Shen using his body to make Radish's pass get redeflected in the corner. Toronto breaks it out, but Chicago comes right back. Lucas Reichel trying to button hook, no good. Throws it deep into Toronto's zone. They grab it, pushing up to Marner. Marner trying to hit Nylander for the breakaway. No, Matthews for the breakaway. Picked off by Zadorov. Throws it in front of Jirchek, up to Cirelli. Here we go. Anthony Cirelli dumps it into the zone. Grabbed by the defenseman, Luke Shen. Goes around his net. Moves it up to Marner. Marner dodges one hit, trying to pass it. No good. Intercepted by Kakko, who dumps it back into Toronto's zone. 7 minutes remaining here in overtime. Ian Cole. Up to Marner. Now to Nylander. Nylander intercepted by Jirchek. Nylander back with it. Over to Matthews. Matthews shot high glove grabbed by Spencer Knight. We got 6 minutes and 17 seconds left here in overtime. Still waiting for a hero. I don't know who's going to do it. Cirelli. Face the face-off. Wins it over to Korchinski. The captain. Will the captain do it? Captain K. Captain Korchinski. Up to Carlson. Shot. Gets blocked and deflected in the corner. Korchinski up top. Passes it back. He blocks that shot. Carlson gets tripped and we got a power play. Here we go. William Nylander. 2 minutes tripping. Can't be doing that in overtime. Crowd's getting loud. You hear them claps. They're getting rowdy. Everyone's on their feet watching. Let's go. Stone, Bedard, Kane. Bedard loses the faceoff. Morgan Riley trying to clear the zone. Kipped in by Anderson. Down low to Bedard. Bedard skates right into defenseman. Right back into defenseman. Up top to Anderson. Anderson trying to go wide. Intercepted by Camp, who dumps it back deep into our zone and clears the zone. There it is. Austin Sanderson over to Kane. Kane trying to pass it up and intercepted. Morgan Riley to Camp. This is a bad power play so far. This is a power kill. Luke Shen shoots and misses the puck. Misses the net. Dickinson battling 3 Chicago Blackhawks off. Still with it. Perchinsky moving up to Bedard. Bedard's pretty tired. Anderson wide to Kane. Patty Kane to Bedard. Shot, rebound. And Badger Patrick Kane getting the game-winning goal in overtime off a rebound from Connor Bedard. Power play goal. Let's fucking go. The goat of Chicago.
Play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
Right by the face of Vejmelka as we take a 2-0 series lead over the Toronto Maple Leafs. Their hopes dwindling away. Toronto fans getting antsy and kind of pissed. And now game number 3 approaches. We will have to head into Toronto. 2 high-scoring games, though. We've had to score 7 goals in the past 2 games to win. First game we won 7-4. This game we win in overtime 7-6. So we're heading into game number 3. Keep current ticket prices is fine. We're now heading into Toronto. Back-to-back games where we've had to have 7 goals scored to win it. Now we're looking to win it and play a little bit better defense. All right, Toronto's going to be looking to play better defense. Now we need to play better defense because they're going to win if they keep scoring 4 to 6 goals every single game against us. It's going to happen. Now I need you guys to come back to reality and play some good defense. I need Spencer Knight to shut the fucking door too. So here in Toronto, crowd going crazy, and Nice is going to score on Spencer Knight to open the goal scoring. Vigilante off the bench, the young 21-year-old out there, probably scored his first goal in the playoffs. In his career, first NHL playoffs game. Mark Stone scores, making it a 1-goal game. 2 minutes remaining. Not going to tie it. We are out shooting Toronto 13-10, but Mark Stone, phenomenal Stanley Cup playoff series so far. Vigilante in the lineup finally. That 21-year-old fucking scoring, and same with Nice. 2 of the young guys they've had to kind of develop in their system, scoring goals here. So it's the youngins, not their veterans, not their leaders for Toronto. It's their youngins. All right, we can play with that. We can battle with that. Down 2-1. Let's get a little bit angrier. I want to be up 3-0 in this series. Let's go, boys. Let's go. There we go. Triple down low. 2-2 game. Let's go. Come on, Toronto power play. Score. Connor Bedard. No, Johnny T. John Tavares, power play for Toronto. We kill that off. John Tavares, chance to get the game-winning goal against his former team, the former captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh, he's got the power play. We're up 3-2. We're out shooting 23-22 Toronto. Pretty close in shots, but it's all good. Spencer Knight shut in the door. He's shut in the door. Johnny T with that power play goal. Connor Bedard gonna score. There we go, 4-2. We got that insurance marker. Now defend it. Maybe get one more power play to Toronto. We kill it off. Halfway through the third. Do it, boys. Let's do it. 5 minutes remaining. No, Nicholas Robinson scores. Don't send this to overtime. Power play Toronto. That's killed off final 2 minutes. Brandon Saad scores an empty netter there on the 4th line, and we win game number 3, 5-3. We got the goal scoring happening, boys. We got the goal scoring happening. And now it comes down to this. We got a chance to sweep here in the Stanley Cup Finals. Since we have started this series, the only team to sweep in the Stanley Cup Finals has been the Vancouver Canucks. We lost in 5, year number 2 to the Rangers. The Philadelphia Flyers lost in 5 to us last season. Toronto just looking for something here. Game number 4. in front of their fans. What's going to happen? Chicago. Chance to close it, go back-to-back. Power play goal for Camp. Toronto takes a 1-goal lead. 1 goal on 3 shots. 2 goals on 4 shots. Austin Matthews scoring. Oh no. 3 goals. Austin Matthews scores again. Up 3-0. 3 minutes remaining here in the first, and Toronto's got the shot advantage 9-8. Not good. Spencer Knight, buddy. We might want to put UPL in. Down 3-0. Power play to Toronto. Long power play to Toronto. Power play Chicago. Power play Toronto again. That's killed off. All power plays killed off. We have not been able to solve Velishmelka here. Game number 4 of Toronto. Fans are going nuts. Players are playing their hearts out, knowing that this is the chance. John Tavares scores for Chicago. Starting the comeback potentially. Down by 2. Long power play again for Chicago. Connor Bedard scores. 1-goal game. Halfway through the 3rd period. Do we have a hero who's going to tie the game? Capo Caco! 3-3. Chicago battling back here in the 3rd. Who has it in them to be the game differential? Or be the difference here. 3-3. Under 6 minutes remaining here in the 3rd period. Pietrangelo got it. Skates it up himself. Does Alex Pietrangelo have what it takes to be the difference maker here? But Colson's got it for Toronto. Got our first line against our 4th line. Vigilante with a spin. The 21-year-old. Back in.
Coaches preaching all the time, take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't as he drops to that butterfly. He tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
Unlucky there. As the young Vigilante scoring in back-to-back game, 2 goals here today. The youngin, he wants it. He's proven his contract, and he's proven that he deserves not to sit on the bench. Austin Matthews comes in, moves it to Marner. Marner's shot, rebound opportunity out front. Bedard has it, getting pushed by Marner though. Moving up to Sorelli to Radish. Radish shot. Weakly on Vigilante. We're going to pick it up and just cover it. 3 minutes remaining here in the 3rd period. We're down by 1. Come on, boys. Finish it. Finish it. Connor Bedard. Tie this game up. Win the face-off. Let's score off this face-off. Bedard. Tied up. Loose puck. Radish to Korchinski. Korchinski shot. Missed. And Fisher's got it. Christian Fisher moving down low. Hit off that puck. Rash over to Anderson. Out in front. He falls back into Spencer Knight, but he picks it up. Off the boards to Korchinski. Korchinski dumps it into the zone. Dumba hit off the puck. Lucas Reichel up to his defenseman. Korchinski shot, and he missed the net. Chance to tie it up, and he missed it. Oh, no. Less than a minute left here in the 3rd. Goaltender's not pulled, thankfully. Out front, Nice, rebound opportunity. Camp trying to tuck it, no good. Mark Stone, quick pass up, trying to get around a defenseman, no good by John Tavares there. Camp, would be Nice. Back to Shen, over to Christian Fisher, misses the net. 7 seconds, quick up. Here we go, we gotta be quick. Connor Bedard, good miss, 1 second. Kane shot gets blocked, and we will not sweep the Toronto Maple Leafs in their 60th anniversary since they last won the Stanley Cup. They're still down 3-1, but they at least won 1 game in front of their fans. They're looking for the reverse sweep. We're looking to close this one out as now we head back into Chicago. Maybe that's how we want to do it. We want to win it in front of our home crowd, in front of our fans. We have 2 opportunities to do so. really don't want to get to game number 7, boys. So if we could do it, you know, next game number 5, I'd be extremely appreciative. I'd be extremely appreciative. All right, game number 5, coming off a comeback victory by their youngin' Vigilante. They won that game because of a youngin'. They won 4-3. The winner of every game has at least scored 4 goals. So far this series has been a high goal scoring series. Game 5, heading into Chicago. Let's go, Chicago. Come on, Patty Kane. Patty Kane. No, Christian Fischer opening up the goal scoring for Toronto, but Capo comes right on back, tying the game up on Veshnelka. 1-1. Tied in the shots. Toronto trying to take it away. Power play, Toronto, and Nees is going to score on the power play. Still on the power play, Toronto. We're going to kill the rest of it off, but we're down 2-1. Nees has been scoring left and right for Toronto. We got to shut that motherfucker down. Who took that penalty? Who took that penalty? Brandon Saad. Of course it was, you fucking bitch. So down 2-1 here, game number 5. Still looking to close it out. Will Butcher. Holy shit, we haven't seen his name in forever. Power play, Chicago killed off 2-2 halfway through the second. We are being outshot by Toronto. Chance to take the lead. Come on. Not gonna happen. Going into the third period, chance to win it in front of our home crowd. We are being outshot 24-20. I gotta jump in. I mean, we gotta go in. We gotta go in, see what's gonna happen. So far, this has been our lowest goal-scoring game against each other. Bedard against Matthews, third period. He loses the face-off. Riley to Nylander. Dumbo over to Marner. Marner to Matthews. Down low, Nylander. Nylander trying to go 5-hole with his deets. No good. Wyszynski's got it. Breaks it out to Taylor Radish. Moves it to Bedard. Bedard cuts the middle. Lucas Reichel shot on Veshnelka. Couldn't field it cleanly, but does eventually find it. Offensive zone face-off to Chicago. Let's go. Connor Bedard leading everybody in points so far for this playoffs. Will he get the game-winning goal? Potentially. Morgan Riley down low by himself. Pass out front. Backhand. Good save there by Spencer Knight. Out front. Nylander trying to hit Marner for the one-timer. Good stick there. Keeping it from happening. Connor Bedard trying to move it out front. Intercepted by Toronto. As here they go the other way. Mitch Marner. Shot on Spencer Knight, looking for a rebound, but Knight's just going to cover that one. Eat it, if you would. Right into the shoulder. Defensive zone face-off. Both teams now got their second line out there. Neese been a little bit of a problem for Chicago as he looks to win it. Same with David Camp. Wins it back. Riley. Down to Neese. Neese to Riley. Slap shot. Blockered into the corner. Neese behind the net over to Camp. Camp up top, Morgan Riley, shot, glove save by Spencer Knight, good cover. Defensive zone face-off as Toronto's got full pressure right now in this offensive zone. Just underneath 16 minutes left to play here in the third period. We should not be having this much trouble with this line. Riley to Dumba. Dumba walks into the zone. And tripping penalty on David Camp. We got a power play. Let's go. Let's go, boys. This is our chance. Anthony Cirelli wins it back. Taco Tavares one-timer save, just barely. Cirelli to Reichel on top. Taco shot, rebound, goes into the corner again. Morgan O'Reilly's going to pick that one up. Dickinson's got it, trying to clear it. Pinned behind the net by Radish. Riley tries to clear zone, kept in by Kako. Wide to Cirelli. Cirelli walks on in, scores himself! Look at the stick handling. Look at that.
I'll tell you what, that was execution.
Anthony Cirelli deking out the goaltender and giving Chicago an opportunity to win the Stanley Cup here tonight. Toronto's head coach calls a timeout following that power play goal, just saying, hey, yo, let's slow it down. All right, calm down. 1 goal game, plenty of game left. Let's not worry. David Chierchek's got it for us. Moving out front, Austin Matthews intercepting it. Matthews moving it up, trying to make a deke. Oh!
Austin Matthews clutch.
Bad defense right there. Really bad
This goal, James,
defense.
it's a beauty as he dangles his way to the net. I mean, he doesn't have much speed, but he
Zadorov.
recognizes where his opponent is. He just manipulates them at will, and he cashes in.
Yeah, he noticed. You can see it in his face. Even Zadorov was like, eee. Chicago now calling a timeout, so we're getting a lot of time, kind of chill time here in the last 30 seconds. 3-3 game now, 14 minutes remaining in the third. Toronto's got their first line out. We got our second. William Nylander, poked off by Patrick Kane. Yes, here he goes, trying to get around the defenseman. Good stick lift. He's going to the box. 2 minutes for slashing Patrick Kane. Austin Matthews skates right by everybody. Austin Matthews trying to puck it in backhand. He had it, but good defense. Ian Cole scores.
They score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but looks like they didn't need it. This is just a great goal and an even better pass. I mean, you can defend predictability, but it is so difficult to defend unpredictability, and he has got elite vision. He's known for it, but the eyes, the deceptiveness to them, he manipulates everyone and finds the open player.
Not good, boys. Not good. We are now down by 1, just under 12 and a half minutes remaining here. Mitch Marner coming in, trying to make it 3 goals on this shift, intercepted by Tavares. Here we go. Mark Stone stepped up by the defenseman, and Toronto comes the other way. We have no momentum. Nylander scores now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that low slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
Down by 2. Going to be very hard to try to battle back. 11 and a half minutes remaining. Still can't win face-offs. They still got their first line out there. They just scored, I think, 3 points in 1 shift. Chierchek over to Bedard. I said if Toronto's going to win, it's going to be with their first line. Chierchek to Reichel, down low to Radish. No good. Come on, Dumba. Moves it around. Defenseman not going to be in the right position to go and pick that one up. Marner still with it, trying to sauce it on over to Matthews. Intercepted. Connor Bedard trying to dodge a hit, and does. Bedard to Radish. Radish trying to move it over. No good. As here they go. Nice. Down low hit. Good go up. Good job. Chierchek to Radish to Bedard. Over to Zadorov. Up to Radish. There we go. Finish it. To the Radish. There we go. 1 goal game.
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
There
This
we
breakaway is
go.
perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening, and he takes it.
Taylor Radish. Phenomenal snipe right there on Vejmelka. 1 goal game. Just under 8 minutes remaining now. Let's go. Finish it off. At our third line, Carlson, Cirelli, and Kakko. Cirelli wins it back to Anderson. Rasmus Anderson skates it in wide to Capo. Kakko, shot on Vejmelka, just easily covered. Offensive zone faceoff. It's fine. It's fine. I trust Cirelli to win faceoff. He's got that ability. He's a phenomenal faceoff taker. Anthony Cirelli wins the faceoff back. Korchinski to Carlson, back to Anderson. Anderson, one-timer as he passed it back, no good. Gregor picked off, throws it back to O'Reilly, picks him back out, moves it to Camp. David Camp. Off the boards, intercepted by Kakko. Up to Anderson, here we go. 2-on-2. Rasmus Anderson skates right into Galvis, picked up by Carlson. Oh, Cirelli! See what our team can do when Toronto's first line isn't out there. We got a tie game once again. Anthony Cirelli, phenomenal tip. Great hustle by William Karlsson. Cirelli wins it back to Korchinski, over to Karlsson. 5-on-5, Cirelli shooting high, glove on Felix-Melka, easy save. Offensive zone face-off. 5-5 game. 5-5 game, 5:20 left on the clock. Got our third line against their third line. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Cirelli trying to take the face off. We lose it. Oh, that's his first face off. He's lost. It's fine. Wide to Fisher. Fisher takes the hit. Still with it. Still with it after that. Hit 2. Almost scoring there on Spencer Knight as he tried to poke check it. Luckily, the shot goes right into his chest. Easy save. Come on, boys. Galvis hit off the puck by Kakko. 2-on-2 as he skates off sides. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Here we go, Cirelli. Win the faceoff, buddy. We lose the faceoff. Morgan Riley up to Dickinson. Dickinson dumps into the zone before he gets hit. Picked up by Korchinski. Quick up to Cirelli. Cirelli dumps it into the zone and off to the races he goes. He won the race but gets hit off the puck. Dumba has it for Toronto. Dickinson hit off the puck himself. Kakko to Anderson. Now over to Korchinski. Korchinski over to Karlsson. William Karlsson making a deke over to Connor Bedard. Oh, the franchise had a chance to end the series. No good. Bedard up to Zadorov. He breaks the stick on the one-timer as here comes Austin Matthews. Zadorov picking his stick back up. Marner shot. They're back to their first line. This is the line that gives us issues. Connor Bedard bring it back, regrouping. Wide to Zadorov. Back up wide to Karlsson. Right up the middle, right at everybody in Toronto as here comes Austin Matthews. Breakaway opportunity, great save there by Knight. Galvis, good glove save. Battle out front, Nylander, backhander, great save. Matthews, great save by Spencer Knight. Come on, Nylander behind the net, up top to Shen, wide to Galvis. Galvis shot, rebound, scores Austin Matthews.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed.
Their first
and they
line.
find the back of the net.
It's their first fucking line.
Confidence on this shot. It's like he knows it's going to make its way through the net with all that traffic in front. But it's all about opening up your own lane and then waiting for that screen to take away the eyes of the goaltender.
It's not over, boys. Battle back. Actually, it is over. 5 seconds left here in the third. It's over. Mark Stone. Shot, missed the net. It's over. Going back in Toronto, forcing game number 6. Their first line did it. 3 goals to win the game for them. Back-to-back games, no one showed up when we watched. We watched the beginning of the series, and we were playing great. We played great in the middle of that period. We had an awful end, though, as nobody was battling for that puck, and nobody was picking up that puck. We lost 6-5, outshot 39-29. We didn't even get any shots. Actually, most of that game, I want to say, was in our zone. Third line played phenomenal hockey. Everyone else sucked some dick. Everybody else sucked cock. So going back into Toronto. Do not let the reverse sweep happen. Here we go. First period. And Toronto's off to an early lead. Morgan Rielly scores on Spencer Knight. Shut the door. Taylor Rash power play goal, though. 1-1 game. Chicago out shooting Toronto at the moment. Halfway through the first. Come on. Power play Chicago. Do it, Bedard. Bedard's not going to do it. Bedard's been rather quiet. Lucas Reichel's going to score, though. Maybe assisted by Connor Bedard. But Lucas Reichel's going to score. He's been quiet pretty much the entire Eastern Conference. Lucas Reichel's been quiet. He was leading our team in points and allowed a bunch of players to catch up to him. So Lucas Reichel, I'm happy to see you back on the scoring department. I'm glad to see you get actually some kind of points. I'm so happy. We're scoring from that right circle, it seems. So we're going to want to see it from the upper left-hand circle this game, this second period on Vejmelka. Up 2-1 second period. We're out shooting Toronto. Come on. Power play to Toronto, killed off. Halfway through it. Come on, Chicago. Power play. Not going to happen. 5 minutes remaining. Mark Stone scores on Vejmelka. We're up 3-1. And I think we're going to do it, boys. We might do it up 3-1, third period. Chance to win the whole thing. No, Jason Dickinson scores on Spencer Knight. 1-goal game. There it is, Taylor Radish. No, Dickinson scores again. 1-goal game, halfway through the third. We're going to jump in. Halfway through the third. 1-goal game. Chance to win the Stanley Cup here in Toronto. Taylor Rash is playing great for Chicago. Jason Dickinson's playing great for Jason Dickinson's playing great for Toronto. Taylor Radish is playing great for Chicago. So here we go. Gergensen to Sokolov. Shot on net. Rebound opportunity. Good job breaking it out. Patrick Kane. Come on. Over to Tavares. Tavares. He started this series off hot, but he's been shut down ever since game number 2. Sokolov skates right by our defenseman. By himself up to Pokolzin. Good shot. Opportunity. Pokolzin again on night. Good save. Just under 7 minutes remaining. 1-goal lead. Let's go, boys. Come on. Shut it down. Connor Bedard, 31 points here tonight in this playoffs. Korchinski trying to move the puck out. Moves it up to Reichel. There we go. We got it out of the zone. 6 minutes remaining. Lucas Reichel over to Anderson. Shot. He misses the net. No one's going after it. Lucas Reichel back up to Bedard. Trying to get a shot off. No good. Rash down to Bedard. Down to Lucas Reichel. Trying to tuck it in between 5-hole. No good there. 5 minutes remaining here in the third. Wide to Morgan Rielly. He gets around our defenseman, gets hit. Puck goes in the corner. William Nylander picks it up, back to Rielly, over to Dumba to Matthews. Shot. Good save there, but he gets deflected in the corner, battling for it along the boards. And Connor Bedard's going to win it. Bedard skates it himself. Shot. Rebound opportunity. Matthews going to pick it up, moving to Nylander. Now over to Dumba. 4-3. 3 minutes remaining. Korchinski moving it wide. He gets to Patrick Kane, who gets demolished, and Toronto easily breaks it out. 3 minutes left in the third. Camp with a breakaway opportunity. Trying to tuck it short side. No good. Mark Stone going to pick up that rebound and break it out. David Jirchek. Come on. Minute and a half. Just under 2 minutes to Mark Stone. Backhand on Vejmelka. Good save. Minute and a half remaining here in the third period. There it is. There's the Stanley Cup. It's being drawn out. Chance today for Chicago to win it in back-to-back years. Come on, boys. Got our third line against their second line. Carlson, Cirelli, Kakko. Cirelli wins it back. Zador up to Kakko. Kakko shot tipped by Cirelli. Good save, though. Here comes Toronto. Nice Comes in, gets around defense, shoots and scores. He ties the game.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
3-3. Matthew Nice
When you're behind
tied the
in a
game up
James,
late in the
sometimes you can get
third.
frustrated, rattled, and you can start to really see the body language go down, but they have stuck with it. They've clawed their way back, and they're in the game
Off
now.
the post and in. Toronto looking for the reverse sweep. Don't let it happen. 46 seconds left here in the third. We lose the face-off. Galvis walks in. 28 seconds. Up top, Luke Shen, shoot room for a rebound. Good save. Anthony Cirelli moving up to Carlson. Down low, up top, Cirelli to Kako. Kako still down low. Up top, Cirelli, shot on Vejmelka, easy save. 11.6 seconds remaining here in the third. Fuck you, Nice. Our third line still out there. Win it, Cirelli. Cirelli loses it. Galvis has it up to Fisher. 8 seconds remaining. He gets hit off the puck, but still with it. Dickinson over to Robinson. Breakaway opportunity. No one steps up on him. 2 seconds remaining here in the third. It's going to force overtime. Game number 5 here in Toronto. Late tied game thanks to Nice. And this is going to overtime. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This game should be over. We should be back-to-back Stanley Cup champions, and we are allowing Toronto in 2 games in a row to fucking battle back. Let's go. Connor Bedard taking the face-off. We're going to lose it. Morgan Riley to Nylander, now over to Matthews. Austin Matthews down low to Marner. Good interceptions there. Lucas Reichel intercepted again by Matthews. This first line of Toronto's has been the reason they have been able to do anything here. Get it out. Lucas Reichel to Anderson. Anderson gets out. Good job. Reichel. Lucas Reichel intercepted by Nylander. Here he comes. Down low. Marner shot. Rebound opportunity out in front. Good stick lift. Connor Bedard up to Lucas Reichel. Goes around the defenseman. Behind the net to Rash. Back to Reichel. He hits the post. Couldn't finish it. That could have been the Stanley Cup, Lucas. Marner to Matthews. Good poke by Korchinski. The captain, Captain K. Taylor Rash to Anderson. Moving up to Stone. Mark Stone. Breakaway opportunity. Oh, he couldn't finish it, though. Nice to Riley to Dumba. Dumba's going to dump it into Chicago zone. Picked up by Jirchek. To Stone. Stick lifted. Good shot by Toronto. Bad defense. Nice. Good fucking blocker save by Spencer Knight. Another blocker save by Knight. Zadorov's got it for Chicago. He gets hit off the puck. Camp. Denise. Shot. Great save. Spencer Knight. Gregor to Camp. Camp. Poke check by Zadorov, and we get it out of the zone. Thank you, Zadorov. We got it out. He's still dead tired. Nice to Gregor, but at least he doesn't have full pressure. Gregor down low, shot by Knight. Good fucking cover. 13 minutes here left in overtime. Chicago, you suck. You suck, Chicago. You fucking suck. I'm happy. I'm fucking so happy you guys suck. I'm just putting it out there so that way the game, you know, does the opposite. See, we already won the face-off. And we lose it. Will Butcher moving on to Patrick Kane. Kane over to Tavares. Oh, is Johnny T going to win it for us? Win the Stanley Cup for us? Patrick Kane out front, skates right into him. Doesn't even get a shot off. Anthony Cirelli intercepts it. Will Butcher down low. Cirelli. Cirelli, bury that fucking thing. Not able to. Nicholas Robinson picks up the rebound and he skates it out himself. No pressure whatsoever before getting into our zone. Out front, one-timer, good block. Robertson still out front, good save as Knight covers it. Defensive zone face-off, 10.5 minutes remaining here in overtime. 4-4 game. Stanley Cup's in the building, boys. We're looking to win it. Toronto's looking for the reverse sweep. Cirelli wins the face-off back to Butcher. Will Butcher up to Kakko. Kakko. Pass is intercepted. And here comes Toronto. Dickinson looking for the hat trick. Good poke. Nick Robertson, backhand. Oh, another backhand. Good save. Spencer Knight, full pressure by Toronto now. Something we've been seeing the past 3 games. Come on. Chicago. Cirelli losing the face-off at Matthews. Marner, Nylander. Kakko's got it. Moving up to Carlson. Carlson hit off that puck. Loose puck. Still trying to get it. No good. Pass deep and icing. Going to be an offensive zone face-off now for Chicago. Get our first line out there. Still got our third line out there that's dead tired for some reason. O'Reilly taking the face-off. Wins it back. Korchinski to Anderson. Over to Giroux. O'Reilly. Shot almost in. No good. Claude Giroux pinned down low. Broken out by Toronto. Galvis. Down low to Nylander. Nylander getting around one defender, trying to do something. Thankfully, that defender had a pretty good stick. Knight covers it. Offensive zone face-off Toronto. Still got their first line out there, but we're moving our first line out there. Reichel, Bedard, and Radish. Bedard wins the face-off back to Korchinski. Back to Anderson. Anderson over to Bedard. Bedard up to Radish. Taylor Radish shoots a score!
And there is your Stanley Cup champions!
The childhood dream comes to an end as they're victorious to win the Stanley Cup, James. What an unbelievable moment that they've shared together. The sacrifices, the preparation, and it all culminates in this. A win, a victorious Stanley Cup.
Taylor Radish, game-winning goal in overtime. Game number 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Connor Bedard winning the Conn Smythe. 12 goals, 20 assists for 32 points. He deserves it. Tons of fucking points for Spencer.
The moment of truth has arrived. Lord Stanley's in the house, Pounder.
Stanley's in the house, and the question is, who's going to raise it first?
And here he comes, the captain of the squad. And when you talk about ultimate leaders in sports, the amount of times he wins, Cheryl, he might be the epitome of leader.
Well, I would say so. I mean, hoisting the cup multiple times, it's unbelievable. You know you have to have skill, but this is arguably the toughest trophy to win, and he just puts it on repeat.
Oh, what a moment. He's been waiting his entire career for this. This grizzled veteran finally getting his mitts on the cup.
And the emotion is written all over his face. What I love, James, is watching the emotion of all of his teammates as he was able to hoist it.
Well, a well-deserved Stanley Cup winner right here. What a performance when it came to finding the puck in the net.
And you need players to find the back of the net if you want to win. You got to score goals, and that's exactly what he did. He led his team, and now he gets to hoist the cup.
As he gets his hands on the Stanley Cup, this is a well-deserving player the way he performed, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, he had some magic mitts out there, didn't he, James? He made everyone around him better, but it was his creativity to lead and assist, find those open lanes, tough to do during the playoffs when everything is closed off.
Cheryl, I love this moment. Nobody ever looks their best in this picture, but this is the moment everybody loves.
Oh, you're grizzled, you're sweaty, you're banged up, you name it, you've been through it, but you did it all. You sacrificed your body, you sacrificed everything to be in the moment, each and every one of you. Now you get to do it together, get this fabulous celebration photo, one that will go on your wall and you'll never forget.
fucking happy. Oh. Well, Mike Oxlong, we've decided that you are an integral part of our organization. Decided to offer you a $6.325 million a year contract for the next 5 years. The Anaheim Ducks offering us 3 years at 2.51. Bruins offering us 3 years at 5.8. Chicago, yeah, so far giving us the most lucrative deal. We're staying here in Chicago. We're keeping the dynasty alive. Chicago. Chicago, back to back, baby. Back to back. Let's fucking go. Oh, fuck, I'm just pissed that we won't get the little celebration thing. I might, honestly, just for cinematic purposes, I might go back, edit the video. Don't get mad. I just might go back and pretty much force that deciding game for a win for us.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar.